For decades, the European Union has been powered by a single unwavering engine, the Franco-German axis. From the LEC Treaty in 1963 to the joint initiatives that shaped the euro, Paris and Berlin have been the architects of modern Europe. Their partnership, a symbol of post-war reconciliation, became the political and economic core of the continent, setting the agenda and driving integration forward. When France and Germany agreed, Europe moved. When they disagreed, it often stalled. This dynamic was so ingrained that it seemed like a permanent law of European politics. But what happens when the ground beneath this foundation begins to shift? What happens when a new player enters the scene, not to replace, but to reshape the entire game? Today, a new and fascinating alliance is quietly taking shape, one that could redefine the future of the European Union. It's a partnership between Europe's industrial powerhouse, Germany, and its third-largest economy, Italy. On the surface, it might seem like just another diplomatic handshake. But look closer, and you'll see the signs of a major realignment. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni have been fostering a relationship built on pragmatism and shared interests, creating what some are calling the Rome-Berlin axis. This isn't just about photo ops. It's about real policy. They found common ground on crucial issues, from managing migration flows across the Mediterranean to navigating the complex energy transition away from Russian gas. Italy, under Meloni, has pivoted from a position of Euroscepticism to one of constructive engagement, making it a reliable and influential partner for a Germany looking for stability. So why is this happening now? The reasons are multifaceted. The war in Ukraine has dramatically altered Europe's geopolitical landscape, forcing nations to rethink old alliances and forge new ones based on current realities. Germany, in particular, has been compelled to diversify its partnerships beyond its traditional French connection. Economically, both Germany and Italy face similar challenges: high energy costs, the need for industrial transformation, and the pressure of global competition. By aligning their strategies, they hope to create a stronger, more resilient economic bloc within the EU. This isn't just about economics, though. It's also about a subtle shift in political ideology. While Scholz and Meloni come from different political families, they share a pragmatic, results-oriented approach that sometimes contrasts with the more visionary and at times more rigid style of French President Emmanuel Macron. This new Rome-Berlin connection has significant implications for France. The traditional Franco-German couple is facing its most serious test in years. Paris now finds itself potentially sidelined on key decisions where Rome and Berlin see eye to eye. We're seeing this play out in real time. For instance, on the reform of the EU's fiscal rules, the Stability and Growth Pact, Germany and Italy found a compromise that left France with less influence than it's accustomed to. This isn't to say the Franco-German axis is dead. It remains a vital part of the European project. But it's no longer the only game in town. The EU is evolving from a two-speed Europe, led by Paris and Berlin, into a more complex, multipolar system where different alliances can form on different issues. The rise of this German-Italian partnership adds a new dimension, forcing France to adapt and find new ways to exert its influence. What does this mean for the future of the European Union? A stronger German-Italian partnership could bring both opportunities and risks. On one hand, it could make the EU more balanced and less dependent on a single axis. It could inject new energy into debates and lead to more inclusive decision-making, better reflecting the diversity of the 27 member states. A more pragmatic, economically focused core could be more effective in tackling immediate crises. On the other hand, it could also lead to new divisions. A powerful northern-southern European bloc could create friction with France and other member states, potentially leading to gridlock instead of progress. The key will be whether this new dynamic fosters healthy competition and cooperation or descends into rival power plays. The story of Europe is one of constant change and adaptation. This emerging Rome-Berlin axis is the latest chapter in that story, a fascinating development that will shape the continent for years to come. What we are witnessing is not the end of an old order, but the birth of a new, more complex and perhaps more dynamic European Union. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration of European politics interesting, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future content. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.